How's it going, guys? Chris back here again. My mic got undetected for a moment. We're back here with some historic Brawl. Today we're doing Discard, which is not an archetype I do a lot, and generally in the past when I've done it, Davriel has not been, well, the other Davriel was my commander in that iteration of the deck. This Davriel is actually kind of decent in the deck. I think we're going to go with Elder Disciple. We could Jadar too, but I don't think it matters too much. Like, the strength of a discard deck is that in the early game it can destroy enough resources to make it worthwhile. I guess they're up against a sacrifice deck. Next turn we probably have to feed the Swarm the Opportunist. The card draw is just a little bit too good. So the reason Davriel ended up being the commander of this deck is his +1 ability, which is not... When Davriel first came out, his second ability got a lot of talk, and his third ability got a lot of talk, but his first was kind of ignored, because it's not very exciting, right? Until the end of the turn, whenever an opponent attacks a creature or planeswalker you control, they discard a card. If they can't, they sacrifice the attacking creature. That's pretty decent, actually. Discard creature. I'll discard the Erstwhile. It's not really relevant at the moment. And then the Fiend, and they're gonna sack the token. Yeah, Jadar is a problem too. I think we kill Jadar next. We kill Jadar by just -3ing him. And we'll leave Rankle back to the blocker. We've run out of cards, unfortunately, a little fast. We have card draw options. Most of our card draw options are based around sacrificing a creature like this. So there are a lot of creatures in Magic that are 2 mana, 1/1, enter the battlefield, opponent discards. You got Rats, Disciple. There are a lot of options, which is why I went with the Village Rites package for card draw. Power Word Kill. Oh, it's my Power Word Kill. Okay. So this is a big 1-for-1 deck. It's not trying to 2-for-1 our opponent. Reveal a card, discard it. Yep. And discard the next one. Hopefully we get something better. Infernal Grasp is actually pretty decent. I should probably be running Infernal Grasp. I was looking through the card sorter for like removal spells, and I just could not for the life of me remember what Infernal Grasp was called. Like, I knew it was in standard, but its name escaped me. So we have Power Word Kill instead, and similar options. We are not running what's it called? It's not. I think there's one that targets legendary creatures only, or non-legendaries, and I've had such bad experiences with it. Whenever I cast it, it's just, or whenever I have it in hand, it's just legendary creatures all over the place. Goodbye, Rat. You were born to die. So sad. Let's get rid of Ayara. Jadar. Yeah, no reason to block. Take action. Put him in the command zone. If I draw a land off the top, I can deck of many things immediately activate. That could be pretty powerful. Costly plunder. So this might get me to a land. It is a little expensive, but we are not dead. So do we do the smart thing and Graveyard Trespass? I think we do Graveyard Trespass. That blocks... It essentially blocks out 2 damage, right? Because we get 1 from exiling a creature, and then the Piteous Plunderer can't deal damage to us, so... Yeah, my graveyard is actually better than theirs at the moment. Rankle is probably the best card, right? Yeah. So they're going to attack in here with everything, I think. Just Rankle? I think it should be everything. We're going to lose it anyway, so... we might as well try to get some value out of it. Is it going to be discard or draw? Discard. Well, that's a little disappointing. Let's get an offer. What is a Manor Guardian? Sure, we'll take that one. We die. Because Rankle's activation kills us, right? Like if they attack in for 6 and then make us draw a card, we lose. Or they can kill Davriel. I don't mind that. But this ability kills us. Like if everything hits us, we lose. Yeah, there you go. Good work. We are just dead. Well, on to game 2. But I finished my slime farm. That was kind of fun. I let it AFK for a while. Got a couple of stacks, which is more than I'll ever need, so... I am happy with that. Built a new dock. Very peaceful day. And a new game came to Game Pass that I'm probably going to try out either my free time or on the channel. It's something Despot. I downloaded it last night. The name is escaping me, but it has to do with despots. It's like a turn-based combat where you go room to room and you're trying to destroy the evil robot leader of the future of humanity, and they're like, it's kind of like Slay the Tower, if you've ever seen that game, or it's a bit like Hades, which we've played here on the channel too. Yeah, we'll just play our underdog. We could have nightmared, but we'll do that next turn when Black Cat can't get any damage in, right? So these creatures are fodder. They enter the battlefield, they do their thing, and then we try to get value out of them by getting a good block, getting some kind of spell value, or getting some kind of card draw. So we're up against a mono blue deck, led by Thassa, so I think we're actually going to be okay. Now, Thassa only blinks creatures, which is something I was very sad to learn when I built my first Thassa deck. There was one that was contemporary with her that did creatures and let's get rid of those cards. I just want one mode. Target opponent discards 2 cards. So they might have a Spell Pierce here. So the idea is to get them low enough that we can just kill them. But we gotta run them out of cards first. Unfortunately, Davriel as our headpiece is not going to be strong enough to actually... Like, his discard ability doesn't really benefit this matchup very well. Phyrexian Megamorph. So this is actually kind of... Well, they're going to exile our thing, right? Oh, no, never mind. It's not what that does. I think you have something else. I think we actually just won. Sacrifice our black cat because it's just going to get blocked and dead. We get a card out of their hand and then we can Thoughtseize. Buy Stylix. And that's their hand empty. So they have a 1/1 and whatever they draw. Midnight Clock is a problem, right? It's gonna change up the game a bit. So we can Elspeth's Nightmare. We do need to find a way to get rid of that too. There even is a way. Ugin being banned in Historic Brawl is actually just kind of bad for us. Well, let's get rid of that. Continue the clock. We could attack Narset. Do we have turns for that, right? I don't think we have turns for that. I think we have to just go for the kill. Because while our underdog is strong in standard, he doesn't have the best stats, right? He's going to need 3 more turns. And when this gets to 12, our deck is kind of... This is actually... We do have enchantment removal in the deck. We have 2 pieces of enchantment removal. Which is fairly good for black decks, right? Well, that's 12. Well, let's get rid of the Wrath. It's not going to do us any good. You may sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent, or I get to draw a card. Well, I didn't, but you get the ideal. So I think I'm going to put out the Archfiend. They don't really have an answer for it, and since we couldn't stop the clock, might as well make Nissa trade herself out. Like, can I get enough discard on the board to Wrath away their board? That's my question. Maybe, but maybe not. Was this always called the Lost Mine of Pendlehaven? I guess it was. Tomb of Annihilation and Dungeon of the Mad Mage are familiar to me. But I guess I never read the name of that one. I'm going to actually take up Davriel and then play the cat. So this way if they attack in, they kind of wrath their own board. They will draw an answer to Archfiend eventually. Conjure a duplicate of the top card of their library. Wow, Dragon Turtle. So Davriel is our protection. May not be the best protection, but he is our protection. Oh my god. That's just rude. His ability is still in the stack, though. Discard a card. This is whenever you discard a card, doesn't it? Well, that's rude. So we're going to actually have to play Enemy of Enlightenment to make this happen. So we'll go Enemy of Enlightenment. He's only a 2/2, but he's a brave boy. I don't know what they're looking for. Probably destruction. Opponent. Oh god. I'm misplaying hard. Our Archfiend has been bounced. So they're actually a really creative way of removing Archfiend. I'm impressed. What are we blinking? Turtle? Yeah, turtle seems like the most value. Well, last resort time. Draw 3. We're gonna do it. Because the draw 3 was a mistake anyways. Our set is a busted magic card. We kind of learned that yesterday when we did what was it? Lavinia Stacks. One more game left. Here we go. Against a Raphael deck. We'll keep this. Turn 2 key, I think, is pretty good. opponent is considering their actions. So this is actually a really cool commander. He's just a bit... like, he's mini tribal. Trading a 5-drop for a 5-drop. Erstwhile is more within our plan, but Time Warp is just busted, so we're gonna go with the busted plan. We unfortunately don't have mana. So let's Time Warp. Davriel? Let's get an offer. Draw 3. 2 permanents, or at the beginning of it. That one. Waste not. We made it harder to win, right? Because our power is weaker, but we were so low on cards that I think we just had to offer. We were last resorting fairly early in the game, right? But opponent. Let's get rid of that Vargoth. It's a little too scary, honestly. Tutoring? Tutoring for every attack? It's dangerous. This Inscription of Ruin is actually kind of decent. Hey, I got 2 creatures. Creature and card draw, okay. We'll take up Davriel. I wonder how many conditions you can labor under and still play a functional game of Magic. Right, because this is fairly minor. It is really bad for us, but it is fairly minor. Of course. So they discard a card or sacrifice an attacking creature. Well, they have to discard, right? They discard a card if they can't. Davriel takes a bit of damage, but his life is not, it's not permanently over. So we'll just tick up Davriel again. Signet. And then we'll leave that up. Get in for 1. So the ideal deck is that you use small creatures and then just kind of cycle your way through. Ugh. Our Davriel control plan is actually going decently well. I'm gonna play Zombie Infestation here. That way, if they like do another blitz off the top, we can create a surprise blocker. Menace off the top. Yeah, if they kill Davriel, we just play him stronger, right? Dude, Davriel Waste Not is good, but we always knew that Waste Not was good, right? Hey, Black Cat. Davriel. Goodbye, Treasure Makey Boy. Goodbye, Black Cat. Sigil of Merkel. And I think that's going to be it. See, at the beginning of combat, I think I am going to... Do I have 4? Let's check that before we do anything rash. We have 1, 2. 1, 2. So we don't. Cancel. Never mind. What do you think about a chance of hitting it off the top? Our opponent is considering their options. They probably just Croxa. Croxa seems to be the most valuable play at the moment. So we can kill Croxa. Let's get rid of the land. We're pretty good on land, actually. We just need 2 activations to make it work. Ouch. So they're so caught up on killing Davriel that I think this actually works to our benefit. Distortion can go. Yeah, now that it's on board, we can actually shrink it twice. And if we shrink it twice, it's just permanently dead. You do have an ultimate, and you are there. Poor Croxa. I don't think this opponent has played against Davriel since the update. They got him unbanned. I think the reason this opponent is playing so conservatively is because they think that Davriel will permanently kill their commander, which he won't. Like, if Davriel perpetually -3s a commander, the commander loses that perpetual loss of power and toughness when they get moved to the command zone. So the command zone actually clears out all of the negative debuffs. It's just a dead Croxa right there. So you can still cast it, right? To get the trigger, but it'll just immediately die. Like you would if you cast him without escaping. So, yeah, that's a waste of life. Maybe they don't know how Perpetual works. Like, if they continually blitz this, they're fine. But I can... Yeah, I don't know how their plan's gonna work. Like, we will lock them out of creatures eventually. The Mayhem Devil is an issue. Or the Mayhem Patrol. But it's not one that we're not prepared for. Right, we can just eye it. So if we eye that, we're perfectly fine. Our opponent's considering their options. Yeah, that's a good option. How do we deal with Rakdos? We could just do the Davriel thing again, but we need more lands for that to be effective. We might just die to this. Hey, feed the swarm. Hey, Eye the Hive Tyrant. Hey, put a counter on it. Swing in. Get rid of the showstopper. So we've kind of fallen into this weird control plan where the eye is doing the killing and we're just keeping our opponent from playing anything, which is a bit rough, I'll admit. We do need to draw something eventually. Non-black. Well, that's rude. I think we just pilot up eye. I think this will get the job done. Let's get rid of the Planeswalker in case there's some more recursion. I think we're gonna win. They're banking on us not having an online, but we do. Actually, I guess they could just Croxa kill us. Well, actually, that just kills us either way. GG. Well, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.